Hey guys, this is LUCC Productions here. This is probably a new thing I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be teaching how to do simple tips with Sony Vegas Pro 10. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what version of Sony Vegas you have, because most of them more or less all act exactly the same, but, you know. So I'll just be giving some handy little tips. So I guess the clock go away. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use Color Corrector. Okay, so you're going to want to go over and you can import some media. I'm actually going to show how I edited the, God, videos, come on, open up. No, Jesus Christ. Computer. I'm going to show how we've changed the coloring on Interrogation 2. So we're going to go to the undone version, no music. Hear me better. Take that down into there. I'm actually going to cut this just to about the part where we go outside. Okay, and that looks good. So you're going to split that there. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so basically what we have right here is the general outside fighting scene, I guess, between me, Colin, and Derek. Or Bill, I guess, in this case. That one frame annoys me. Scrooge me. Okay. So you can see, you got this clip right here. It looks really boring and it looks really plain. So we're going to go ahead and make it look all snazzy with some cool color effects. So let's go ahead and split that. Oh, crap. Okay, that's just about where it ends, right around here. So you go split that into a file, zoom in so you can see it. You're going to go over here, Event Effects, and you're going to want to add Color Corrector. Wow, already? Okay, so you have basically your 4 basic little color wheels here, okay? You want to make sure you can see the both of us in this because you want to see how it's going to affect everything. Oh, no. So you have the 3 basic color wheels. So you have the low, medium, and the high, and that's how much it affects the video here. So what I did with this, because the theme of it was very action, so with action and outside themes, you're gonna want to have some kind of some really rich reds and yellows kind of in there, and you can also blend those in with some opposite colors, and you can get some pretty neat looking mixes there like that. That would probably be if you were in a winter landscape or something like that. But for this one, it looks like it's like summerish kind of, even though it's spring. And so you would want to make it like that. Okay, so for saturation, what I did is, well, I guess you wouldn't really mess with that with this case, but with my camera, I guess you would bring that up just a little bit. I turned down the gamma, and I turned up the gain. And that brought out some of the really strong looking kind of, I don't know, kind of like blacks, really rich blacks, and then you bring down the offset, bring up the gain some more, and that really allows you to get those really rich colors you're looking for. And then it also allows it to get affected by these color gradients just a little bit. So you turn those up towards red a little bit, and it just gives you that kind of movie look to it, Like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a comparison between the two of them. You got this shot right here. Let's get rid of that. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to edit this one, just like I did a second ago. And it's really going to show the comparison between the two, between the 2 different shots there. Now, you're not always going to want to bring out the rich colors, like for instance, if you're inside and you're trying to edit the colors, it would probably not look good if you were to bring out the blacks and, change the colors to red. It would kind of contrast with the theme. I'd probably go with a more blue or green kind of looking color. Okay, so we've got both of these here. So I'm going to cut some of this so it's not as long. We're not going to be here for hours. And bring those back. Now watch the 2 frames, and you're going to notice how it's going to look very different. See how it really brings out the color in this one, and it's so much more eventful than it does look here. it just looks better overall, and it gives you that cool outside look to it, I guess you could say. Now, I guess you would just kind of mess around with this as you went along, but it all depended on what you were doing, really. Alright, and that's all there is to this, and see you next time. Bye.